Okay, we are going to bake 2 sourdough loaf and score it, and it has been went through about over a day overnight in the fridge that I conducted the class yesterday. So now we have the oven preheated. We have oven preheated 250 Celsius at the moment for about 15 minutes. Now we need to get prepped so that we can do the scoring and send into the oven really quickly. So now we're getting some baking paper on the chopping board so that we can send that like a pizza into the oven for our sourdough bread. Oh, good. Our oven is preheated. Okay, now we have some nice rice flour. Rice flour is to prevent the sticking, and we want the very good surface of the sourdough bread surface really nicely, prominent of our scoring. So let me just do this really quickly. Okay, so now we dust our sourdough, a little bit of rice flour before we flip over. Okay. Okay. This particular one, if you can see, we have some sesame, black sesame and white sesame. Yesterday we will shape it. That one we will leave it to the end to flip it over. Okay, just put it that side and get all your gadgets ready on all these plate. Okay, now we have this dusted with a layer of baking paper, and just really quickly use a chopping board so that you can place on top and flip it over. So today we want to do some beautiful scoring, very easy to do. Let me just leave it open. And this dough is around 500 grams. Okay, that's it all over again. Spread some water. Now I want my sourdough base to be really very white. I dust some rice flour so that it tastes better. And the scoring can be very prominent. Okay, just like a foundation makeup for our bread. Okay, once you're happy with the foundation, now let's do some drawing. Okay, now might be, I like this part. Okay, I want some sort of semicircle so that I can know where I want to do the scoring and guidance. Use skewer to do that. And use a UFO scoring. I just like to do the very easy scoring. Okay. So and I would like to do more on the pattern. and it's really up to you. And I can do the dot, and we need to be fast. It's actually raising with the time to send them into the oven, because the longer that you leave it here, you become flattened. Oops. You see that? So it's quite simple. And the other side, this one, we want to do this 7-minute scoring over here. And I always like to do some sort of different pattern here. So it's like a very nice canvas for you to play around like a drawing. I use a scissors, do some pattern in between. Okay, now one door is done. We do another one. Same thing, this one is really simple. We don't need to do any scoring because we have some sesame seed on top. And what we need to do is just say, lift it up. Oops. There you go. And that is very beautiful. So because there is some empty spaces, I do some sort of scoring so that it will turn out right nice and not so weird. There's some empty spaces. Okay, now we want to send into the oven. Okay, just coming into this space. So we're doing the open bake oven, and I don't have that nice, I don't use the Dutch oven, but what I'm going to do is ice tray oven bake, which is quite simple. You have 250 Celsius already preheated for a while. Just worry that it locked me. I just come here for a little while. So it's super hot at 250. So we're trying to send our first dough steaming hot. And our sesame one also. And place the ice. A lot of steam. And let's bake. And we will come back again at 7 minutes for scoring. Okay. All right. If you have any questions, you can put through the chat while waiting. Let's place it here. Oops. Okay, I will be muted for a while and we will wait for the 7 minutes and do the scoring. Hi, Jimmy. Yes, how long for the bake? We are going to bake this for 35 minutes and we are at 31-minute mark. At 7 minutes for the first bake, we're going to do the first scoring for the sourdough bread. Yeah. Okay. All right. At the same time, we can get prep for our sharp plate, which is this plate, long sharp, and is we will use this to do the deep scoring in 7 minutes. All right. And if you would like to find all these gadgets and tools and the sourdough, feel free to go to hankerie.com/shop to get all these sourdough too. And I'm selling that over around in Australia at the moment. And obviously with Christmas around the corner, and that is really, really, really packed on the shipping. So make sure that you order before end of November to get Australia posted as a gift set to your family, friends who love or would like to learn to bake sourdough bread. Okay, and we will need to wait for 1 more minute to do the 7 minute scoring, and I probably need to adjust a little bit later the camera so that you can have a look how I do the 7 minute scoring. Okay. right, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask into the chat, so that when I'm free a little bit later, we will look at that together. And don't forget to check a lot of the playlists in my blog and also the YouTube channel. If you have yet to subscribe to our channel, make sure that you click on the notification bell so that you won't miss out any upcoming recipes, videos, and important announcement. Yes. All right. So we're about 30 seconds to 7 minutes. So I'm going to move you guys to be a fair bit off at the side so that you can have a quick look how I'm doing the scoring. And I really did enjoy my class with my student yesterday. They came to my house and do that really. And I hope that they are baking this at the same time. All right, so get it gloved, get it open, steaming hot. So be careful. And here I want to do a scoring for the side. So just do a deep score. And I want this in the middle. Same for my sesame one. And when it's done, split more steam and bake. Oops. Uh-oh. Accidentally press close. So we're going to bake 28 minutes. 59. Okay, I'll move you guys to there. And you can check it back later on after 28 minutes and see how it. So it's not a time-lapse video, unfortunately, but you can check it later after 28 minutes. Or I can send the picture of the way it's growing. Okay? All right. And in the meantime, I'm going to wash my Benetton, my sourdough Benetton, and then dry it out. So I'll put this one on mute and you guys can enjoy to see that how it really bakes a live sourdough bread. I thought that this is probably a brilliant idea that you can, just bake along with me and look at how he's doing without any expensive gadget like the Dutch oven and whatnot. It's just the usual home-based oven. You can bake up to about 4 loaves in one go, and it's about 500 grams each of the dough. And what you just need to do is just spraying the steam and ice. That's it. It's simple. So you let the oven spring to do the job in the oven, and we will check it back later on. I will put muted at the moment, so if you have any questions, feel free to put through into the chat. Thank you. Look at that. With a very nice oven spring. And here, okay, how open. Okay, I will send the photo once it's big to everyone in my community post. And enjoy your rest of the Sunday. See you and goodbye.